Happy Friday, everybody. It is November 22nd. I'm Aaron Norris, and this is the Norris Group's Real Estate Headline Roundup in 2. Builder confidence remains unaltered at 54, according to the National Association of Home Builders. National default remains steady in October, with the first mortgage default rate only increasing to 1.3% from 1.28%. Existing home sales decreased by 3.2% to 5.12 million units last October. And Freddie Mac reported mortgage rates decreased, with 30-year rates now at 4.22% and 15-year rates now at 3.27%. JP Morgan Chase just reached a $4.5 billion deal with over 21 institutions to settle residential mortgage-backed securities and servicing issues. JP Morgan Chase calls this then an important step in dealing with lingering mortgage-backed securities issues. They'll be paying out $4.5 billion in cash, be making servicing changes, reimbursing trustees for expenses, and a little bit more. Hope Now reports that almost 7 million permanent loan modifications have been completed over the last 6 years. 5.4 million of those were proprietary programs, and 1.2 million happened under HAMP. During the third quarter alone, permanent loan modifications were given to 181,000 homeowners. Eric Selk, executive director of Hope Now, said that these foreclosure preventions are proof of the successful collaboration between the private and public sectors. I, however, am still having a hard time finding default rate data, which at one point was pretty high on the Hope Now website. I'll keep looking. The CFPB is now moving forward with the new Know Before You Owe rule, which has new requirements set down that replaces current federal disclosures. The new loan estimate form will be provided to consumers within 3 business days after submitting a loan application, and replaces the good faith estimate and early statement provided under TILA. Then the closing disclosure form will be given to the consumer 3 days before the closing, and replaces the final TILA form and the HUD-1. Available in both English and Spanish, these forms help consumers understand payments and also to allow them to rate shop. Janet Yellen has been cleared by the Senate Banking Committee to be the nominee for the next Federal Reserve Chair. If selected, she will be the first woman to head the Federal Reserve. The nomination was approved 14-8, and it will now be receiving a final vote from the Senate. Yellen is currently the Vice Chair for the Reserve and is big on issues like unemployment and monetary policy. That's it for the headlines, but of course there are many more headlines on our blog at thenorrisgroup.com/blog. Up on the radio show this week, we have part 5 of I Survived Real Estate. We raised over $90,000 back in October for Make-A-Wish in St. Jude. If you want to watch the entire thing on video, you can always go to isurvivedrealestate.com. It's all waiting for you there. On December 8th, we're going to be at the Northern San Diego Real Estate Investors Association. They have a holiday party every year. Looking forward to being there. And then on December 10th, we'll be launching a new talk at the San Diego Creative Investors Association at their annual gathering, which brings out a really large crowd. If you're in that area, we hope to see you. With that, if you have any questions about any of our 5 hard money lending programs, check out thenorrisgroup.com. Or if you're looking to make a passive investment with the Norris Group, earn 9, 11, or 12%, you can check out tngtrustdeeds.com. With that, have a fantastic weekend, and we will see you next week.